What? This is Saints Row 2.
Saints Row 2. Guys, we're here. This always reminds me of this song from Elf.
Yeah. Guys, this is a Gentleman of the Row mod. Not a lot of differences, but it's not really important right now to what I'm doing. Okay, let's say you...
Can you do me a quick favor and ramp up the side of that thing that clearly is a ramp?
Listen, we're turning around for hard rampings.
Hard.
This is one of my favorite ramping zones.
Oh, God.
Yeah, if that didn't kill me, I don't know what was going to. We were talking earlier about how sad it is that people suck, and we're talking about politics. Because I like that on Saints Row 3 Sun Sampler, guys, which is what you're watching.
The Saints Row 2.
Please get reading comprehension, but with listening. I remember on the Saints Row 3 thing, when we were talking, guys...
You said which you are watching.
No, I said, let me rephrase it, and do the exact same connotation that I'm doing right now for the entire time. I remember when we did the Saints Row 3 Sun Sampler, which is what you're watching now, guys. Because they're watching Sun Samplers now. Right? You heard?
I guess. It's still... I don't think that I'm wrong here.
In the comments, right. Is he wrong here? Just write... Just write... Here he's wrong. Look at this Japanese sunset. Love me a good Japanese sunset. Alright. Anyway. I'm just going to launch over it. I could have used a better camera on that, but still pretty good.
Nice job.
Nailed it.
Unfortunately.
Also, how much as a kid do you love putting your bike upside down and making the pedals go really fast?
Why is that so much fun?
I don't know.
We all did it.
And then you would put your hand on the tire. Like go. Mm-hmm.
Do you think every kid is secretly a masochist? Because they know they can take so much damage? Children are like...
I think they're danger junkies.
Dude, children straight up are immune to damage. Think about how much you used to get hurt all the time as a kid, and it was like NBD, dude.
Dude, I'm actually a very...
hardy individual?
I'm a very strong proponent of the dirty living lifestyle.
You're telling me. You smell like crap.
Yep.
I mean, for children or for everyone?
I think it's very important for children.
Okay. Can we go into little Dietz and Watson?
Dirty living is the idea that
germs are good for you because, of course, they are.
Yeah, that exposure to germs is very important. So it's important to get dirty. It's important to expose yourself to a lot of...
I feel like I nailed that, by the way.
Outside organisms and whatnot, just so that you can, just so your body can develop a lot of immunities. Because I feel like I have a very robust constitution. I don't get sick very often.
Mm-hmm. Tell that to the people who just watched 5 Sun Samplers of you being sick.
It was Fallout. We did not do that on Sun Sampler.
We also did Sun Samplers where you were sick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because you got sick like 2 weeks concurrently. Like you were sick 1 week, then you stopped being sick, and then you immediately got sick again.
Listen, that happens sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to go this one place. Anyway, go on. You're robust, you're rotund, and you're rotisserie chicken enthusiast. Correct?
I'm not a huge fan of rotisserie chicken.
I also am not a big fan.
Just nothing there.
Let's face it. You got fried chicken. What are you, a health food junkie?
Listen, if you have a good I'll eat a good non-fried chicken.
Good rowdy chicken. Rowdy. Oh, that was a T-bone.
I'll eat a good non-fried chicken, but you just got to prepare it well. You better take cover.
All right, there's Sprint. Sprint will help. We were just saying
I'm more of a T-Mobile guy.
No, you're not. No one cares about cell phone companies. If you today, someone was like, "Hey, you're not on your cell phone carrier anymore, but you have the exact same plan with a different company, and you pay the same amount," you'd be like, "Okay, who cares?"
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Don't even tell me about that."
Why are you wasting my time? Now, here's the problem. Here's why I would switch.
Don't even tell me about that.
Here's why I would switch to T-Mobile, because they have that Stoya lookalike in all their commercials.
Oh, yeah, dude, she's way Stoya-like. Dude, real talk, have you ever, great question, proud of myself, have you ever, we all know the answer, of course, yes. Have you ever,
I just can't wait for you to ask it.
It's almost like doppelbanger. Have you ever looked at a porn star because she reminded you of someone you knew?
of someone that I know personally.
Yes.
Um,
No one knows. No names, obviously.
I don't think so.
Really?
I mean, probably subconsciously, but I can never say I've actively done that. If
Okay,
you
hold
have
on.
any,
Hold on, let me rephrase that.
no, I know what you're asking.
But I'm not asking, did you look for someone who looked like someone because you knew someone who you wanted to see naked? I'm asking, like, were you ever like, I know this person, that person kind of looks like this person, then you enjoy that person more? The porn star.
No, that's never happened.
Really?
If
It's
that's
absolutely happened to me. It's actually ruined porn stars for me.
really,
Yeah, I used to love Jules Ventura, and then a certain girl that I dated looked exactly like her. And then I was like, oh, I can never enjoy this again. And you know what? Still true to this day. Even though I really liked her before, Jules Ventura, now I'm like, I can't
I
really
stopped liking her.
Why? What's not to like? She's a hard worker. You know what? She gets out there. She puts in 110%.
I don't know what it is. She just her appeal kind of was lost after a while.
I feel like she is the genuine article when it comes to pornography, my friend. She's a real. You know what? She's passing with flying colors. She's real. Humdinger.
it's a real knee
23
slap.
skidoo.
Real knee slapper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure is. She's a great individual. She works hard, day and night.
She works hard for the money.
Well,
So hard for the money.
Yeah. No,
She works hard for the money.
To not get into too much detail for the squeamish, I feel like you.
Come on, give me lots of money.
I feel like you have passing fancies when it comes to pornography individuals. Like there'll be some.
That's not false.
Yeah, you'll be like,
I'm much more of a.
you're an explorer, a pioneer, perhaps. Oh, come on, that was totally perfect. Hey, Grandma.
Yeah, I tend to have a rotating stable. I would say.
Would you say a rotisserie chicken?
Nope.
I would say
fucking
rotating
that
stable is something you can absolutely not say about women. In relation to women, never use the term stable.
Dude, that's what pimps say. Pimps have stables.
Well, we all know pimps. Great treatment of women.
Listen, there's got to be some out there that are nice.
Also, can we all just change regular life stables to government
Yeah,
stables?
right. I don't need to. Actually, I do actually really enjoy the. As far as hard candy go, I think regular Lifesavers are actually among my favorites. Because the fruity Lifesavers, I think are delicious. I think they're really good.
Yeah, but you
Don't get me wrong. I'm not going out to the store
No.
and tugging on my mama's shirt and being like,
Mama,
some Lifesavers.
Okay, I'm having a bit of
D-Mox, we don't got enough money for Lifesavers. You know that. You know we don't got the money for Lifesavers.
By the way, guys, before you call that racist, his mom is
My mom was Maya Angelou.
Oh, I was going to say she was not black
Oh.
in order to save you from that. But she was Maya Angelou, the poet laureate.
Poet laureate of America.
Yeah. Is there poet laureates of other country?
Probably.
Oh,
Dude, you don't think they didn't have a poet laureate of the Soviet Union?
they got to. Got to
Yeah,
compete.
exactly.
It's probably like,
Dude, that the poetry arms race is among the most dangerous and
Mungamost.
tense parts of the Cold War. They're like, you need to write better poem or else Robert Frost is going to leave. Yeah, I was going to say Leaves of Grass, but that was Walt Whitman. Poetry,
We
guys.
invent new rhyme scheme to fight American influence.
American poetry is bloated and corrupt. Only Soviet poetry is real.
Yeah.
Also, how are we not being called racist on this?
Because Russian isn't a race. It's a nationality, which we call nationalist, which is the best thing to be called in America. Oops, I must have misplaced all that money, I'm guaranteed. Let's support the big corporations that run our government.
Dude, do you think that...
Hello, I am your classic conspiracy nerd.
Dude, do you think that America has lost its gravitas?
Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Thank you for being amazing. Everything you do. Do I own all of these? Okay. Here's what I was
I
going
like
to
how it's like sale when it's like, no, it's like an employee discount.
Well, there's also a sale. Here's my question. Do you feel like America as a world police is a necessary thing for global pacification? Let me clarify on that.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. Because, dude, this is super, like, legitimately something I was thinking about.
I
But,
got
like,
clocked.
yeah, it was great.
Oh, he's totally fine.
Yeah, it's
Never mind. He's
a
fine.
non-violent thing. But, like, think about it. Because,
Also, I love that little back hop on the motorcycle.
yeah, I would do that in real life if I owned a motorcycle. This is where I'd put my motorcycle if I had one. Oh, boy. So, anyway,
Oh, boy.
you got America, right? Who
Yeah.
spends more on the
Classic America.
more on the military than anyone else on Earth, like by 2 combined is what I should have said. So like this thing is something that everyone can kind of look at and either look at with respect or disdain, and there's always a threat of we can't take that, we can't defend against that, we could never win a fight against that. So like whenever anyone's considering a conflict, there's almost like this overseeing force that's like, are you sure about that?
Yeah,
Which for a brief time was the nuclear bomb, but now it's just straight up America. They don't even need that to force project.
Yeah, I mean, couple things. First of all, do you know what the highest military spending per capita is? What country? Because not America.
Germany?
No.
Per capita?
Yeah. Like percentage wise.
Switzerland?
No.
Is it something like that?
No, it's not European.
South America?
Nope.
I mean, South Africa?
Nope.
I don't know.
Singapore.
Really?
Singapore spends more per capita on military expenditure than any other nation in the world.
Really?
Oh yeah, Singapore's military is no joke. It's
Why?
It's like a first-rate, top-tier military.
What are they worried about?
I don't know. I think I think Singapore's always been one of those traditional places that's always kind of surrounded by.
Oh yeah, big fish.
Yeah.
Everyone there is probably secretly a little worried that one day China's going to just decide to go for it. But like the reason I was thinking about this was because I was looking up jets, as we talked about, and thinking about how much America spends on jets just to be at the top of the line.
Yeah.
Because we have perfectly good F-16s, but now we're working on F-35s, and I was like, why? But like then I was reading about stuff, and they're just like, there's so many things like involved in this that no country even has an understanding of. Like when stealth bombers came out, when the Nighthawk came out, the other countries were like, we don't even know how this is possible, because like every single plane had like $1 billion of research and effort and like cost to put out, and you're like, no one could possibly afford this, and for what? It's not like we run missions with jets every single second. I mean, we probably run little things, but not like that's not the only thing we have. It's just like a part that like is for complete dominance on a psychological way.
Yeah, and I think that's a big part of it. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough question to answer because like I'm not
asking if it's a good thing, but do you like think that it pacifies the world to have a global like threat of retribution? Obviously, not every.
No, I don't think it does. Because I think the more we approach mid fourth generation warfare, I think it's going to become less and less important what big armies like America has to say.
Why do you think that?
Because ISIS doesn't care. Boko Haram doesn't care. The Naxalites in India don't care. None of these terrorist organizations.
Are you sure they don't care? Because I think that's what they're trying to do is talk to America. I think they're trying to get Americans involved.
Yeah, they're trying to pick a fight with America.
Yeah.
So what? So that doesn't. That
so
goes,
that literally
that
is
goes against the. It goes the exact opposite of what you're talking about as far as pacification.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Admit that it does.
It absolutely does. It absolutely does.
Yeah, it's the idea of American global power is inciting certain people to act certain ways.
That's true.
Almost in order to elicit a response from America.
Yes.
Because they believe that they're superior to America. I mean, if you look at just the...
Well, they believe that this shouldn't be the way. I don't know if they believe they're superior.
Oh, what? You don't think that ISIS doesn't think that they're superior to America?
I think they know they're not militarily superior. I think they can cause them a problem. I think they know they could fight them. I think they think they're morally superior. I think they think they're morally superior, but I don't think they think they're militarily superior.
Well, here's the point that I would maybe disagree with you there, is that
They probably think themselves better men.
One of the leading causes of one of them almost like direct causes of the fall of the Soviet Union was the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. That 10-year quagmire where, you know, the Soviets were draining resources into an unwinnable fight against mountain terrorists like the Taliban and stuff.
Then why are we still doing it?
Because we don't learn our lessons. America does not learn from what it does.
You mean politicians don't learn the lessons? No. America's learned a million times over. That's what I don't think that's fair to say. People are always like, Americans are dumb and they're, you know, stubborn. You're like,
I think Americans are very stubborn. I think Americans very much have lost our ability to compromise. I think that used to be a very, very strong quality that America has, but I don't believe we have that anymore. As a people, I think we've lost that. Spoke too soon.
Boo! Yeah, I don't know.
Spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon.
Possible.
I consider this show, you know, like fantasy romp, where we kind of just, you know, shoot the jive and just make up stuff. You know how it is.
Better take cover.
But okay, this is nothing. This is going to be just a sampler of me crashing.
I think that's okay though.
Yeah,
I think the people like that.
Well, I think we probably did all we have to do in Saints Row 2, guys. Except for totally ram into this police car.
Oh.
Oh, God. Guys, we'll see you later.
Catch you later.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you also like this video, why don't you subscribe? Click the annotations down below to watch some of the other series that are going on right now. And thank you guys so much for watching again.